What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm going to show you two great methods of shiny hunting for both Scorbunny and Chimchar in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC, the Indigo Disc. And these Pokemon, they spawn all over the polar region, at least in the mountainous parts, but you can't actually isolate them. But hopefully, these two methods will make these Pokemon shiny hunts a bit easier for you. And of course, guys, if you like my type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam, but hit that join channel member button below. So let's dive in. So we are in the polar area because they only spawn in the polar biome, and you will need to have unlocked the starters for 3,000 BP in the League Club computer area. So spend your BP, unlock the starters in Polar, and then with a fire type sandwich, you will have Scorbunny and Chimchar spawning throughout the region, at the very least in the outside parts in the mountainous sections of the polar area. So there's two different methods, and we're gonna start off with method number one. And I'm actually gonna be flying all the way like over here for the first method. I do wanna give a shout out here to Urba Harvin. Thank you so much for showing this method. I think it's actually a pretty solid method. I think some people will definitely enjoy it. So from the center area, we're gonna be flying, following the wall here. And you really wanna follow this wall pretty closely because we're actually gonna be using this wall to shiny hunt. Now, of course, while you are flying around, technically this is a method, but I would not recommend it. If you have a fire type sandwich on already like I do, you will see a bunch of Scorbunnies and Chimchars already spawning in. So, hey, maybe you can like run around or fly around and try to get a shiny this way. Sometimes it works. I know some people who do it. I personally wouldn't recommend it as a good shiny hunting method, but hey, you never know. You may get lucky. So we're just going to keep on flying, keep on flying. We're pretty much going to the very edge of this map. I also think it's hilarious if you like fly up into the side of the mountain. You just keep on flying. You don't ever grab onto it. All right, so we're almost there. But I'll say this. Let's make a pit stop. One, you do want to knock out this homie. So go into synchro mode so you don't have to actually do the Terra fight. Knock him out because he will be a spawn that's taken up. So you want to run up to him, hit him. For some reason, I couldn't hit him immediately. That was weird. And then quit synchro. If you know how to do synchro, it's pressing L and R at the same time once you unlock that feature. So now that we've knocked him out, we're almost here. We're going to go one down. And we're going to go right down here. And right down here, you can actually see we're getting a bunch of Pokemon spawning in. All the fire types, and we're actually going to be getting the spawns coming right out here. So what we're going to do is, one, we're going to do a quick picnic reset. This is just going to guarantee us getting all the spawns to be reset in the general area. It's going to be a little bit tricky trying to get the picnic reset, but I did it right here. Now, this is not a picnic reset method. I actually would not recommend a picnic reset here. We'll be showing that off in the second method. Now, of course, we begin with the method. We need to make our fire type sandwich. I always use the shortcut sandwiches. So a fire type sandwich is going to be one basil, one salty, and you can use a sweet here as well. You have a couple options of fire type sandwich. Very easy sandwich to make, and this will give us encounter level 3, sparkling level 3, and title level 3 for fire type Pokemon in the area. We have a sparkling title encounter level 3 for fire type Pokemon ready to begin this shiny hunt. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to jump over on this block right here, and you see a bunch of the fire type Pokemon spawning over there. Now, both of them have pack spawns, which is really easy, and I think personally both their shinies are relatively easy to see in general too. They'll be pretty obvious from this distance. So what we're going to do is send out our auto battle Pokemon. You could use like a Gallade or something. Vikavolt is the best auto battle Pokemon in my opinion. It's the fastest. But essentially this is sort of an AFK method, which is actually why I like it. You can just sit here and the Gallade will just run around and knock out pretty much every Pokemon in the general area. And whenever it knocks out a Pokemon, a new one will spawn in. As long as the Gallade doesn't glitch out, because sometimes that does happen in the game with auto battling, the Pokemon will glitch out, you'll be getting a new spawn in. So, you know, sometimes it truly is AFK if you get lucky at your positioning, or sometimes like there's not a Pokemon close enough and then you can have a problem where you have to go back down and knock it out. But if you want to be like doing a lazy shiny hunt, then this is definitely a phenomenal method, especially if you don't have either of these. Then it's gonna be super easy for you just to get some shinies, and hopefully you'll get both shinies, both the Scorbunny and the Chimchar, pretty quickly. All right, now let's say you don't like this method, right? We have a second method, which is sort of my preferred method personally, and this is actually the spot we used originally when going for Beldum and Duraludon that I found on my first shiny hunt. So from this spot, we're currently gonna go just a bit straight on over. And we're just going to keep on going until we get to like this cliff. And you know we're in the right spot when you see like a Grand Bull. So we're in the right spot. There is a Grand Bull. Definitely don't engage in combat with the Grand Bull. You can just auto battle it and it's nothing special about it. But I prefer this spot because I do love picnic resetting. If I want to be optimal in shiny hunts and I want to do as quick as possible, we're going to do a picnic reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and we're going to do a picnic reset method. Now, of course, if you just skip to method 2, then like method 1, let's make the fire type sandwich real quick again for those people. So once again, we're going to do the shortcut method for a fire type sandwich, which is going to be basil. And then you can do 1 salty or 1 sweet. Works pretty well either way. And you have a couple of options too. And there you have it, sparkling title encounter level 3 for fire type Pokemon and ready to begin this shiny hunt. So this is just going to be your standard picnic reset method. You're going to be able to get your 15 spawns fast and easy and quick. And once again, the shinies for these are going to stand out. I mean, the Chimchar is going to be much more of a pink color than the orange, and the Scorbunny is going to be orange instead of red. So they stand out pretty easily. And the only thing I would say with this spot is maybe sometimes you have to jump to see above that rock. But you can just sit here, do a quick picnic reset, and you'll eventually get your shiny Chimchar or Scorbunny. Of course, you cannot isolate them from each other, but if you don't have either of these, then this is going to be a phenomenal spot to do a shiny hunt. And of course, I do want to point out, here's the exact position on the map, by the way. So there's just going to be just a little bit northeast of like this little glacier area right over here. I guess that's a pool maybe. And you're going to be just south of the Polar Plaza too. So yeah, pretty easy in general. I guess blizzards can be a little bit annoying to do this reset too, but good luck on this shiny hunt. There we have it. We got ourselves a shiny Scorbunny. Of course, you have a blizzard here, which does make everything a little bit more harder to see, but we do have the shiny Scorbunny. Look at it. It is pretty obvious, even the blizzard, like from a distance, it's going to be fairly lighter of a color here for sure in comparison to the other one. So I think it's a fairly easy shiny to see. But there we have it. Got ourselves a shiny Scorbunny. Hopefully, oh, is a female and with a mark. Can you believe it? Another shiny female. I can't believe I keep doing it, especially on the fire types. For some reason, I keep getting shiny females. So there we have it. Another one locked up. Hopefully, you get yourselves a shiny Scorbunny and a shiny Chimchar using this spot. It's absolutely phenomenal in general. So good luck on these shiny hunts. And of course, guys, if you like my type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one. And of course, the mark was terrible. So RIP me.